Hey everybody, welcome back to Banjo-Kazooie. Now we're going to get this Jiggy over here.
So what happened last part?
We finished off Rusty Bucket Bay and we managed to trick the Jiggy switch here. Now we got to do a bit of footwork to find our way to the next world, Click Clock Wood, because we stumbled across that poster earlier. What we didn't find, however, was the right way to go about it.
So what is the right way to go about it?
Going by foot.
Well, of course.
By Kazooie feet.
By playing the game, John.
By moving the analog stick.
Mathematician.
We got to be a little quick with this. This is the one time where you can raise it here, but unlike the other two, this one goes down after a while. We got to swim back through here. I believe it's either this way or into Rusty Bucket World. We could try both of them. We got time.
So wait, what about the other door?
We're going to go through that later.
Oh, okay. Like, does that lead to, like, the final place, or?
No. We're going to go through. Well, the note door leads to Click Clock Wood. We're not going there just yet. We got to find the different. We got to find the purple hallway first. I believe it was up here. There it is. You can only reach this when you raise the level to 3.
Okay.
This is the final Cheeto book.
So you got about like a 5-second buffer.
Yeah. This is the 3rd Cheeto book, and this used to stump the shit out of me as a kid. In the burning fire, I'll chuck. No,
Oh,
you're just
God.
gonna rip it the fuck apart.
Yeah.
This here gives you double golden feathers.
Cool. Wait, you know how the fuck.
You know how the fuck?
The Fiendish Five. the Fiendish Five from Sly Cooper, you know how they ripped the Thievius Raccoonus apart?
Yeah.
By
Yeah.
just scraping it? That's what Grunty's gonna do.
Yeah, because they never get the idea of just burning the fucking book.
No.
No. What was so valuable in that book aside from thieving secrets and the raccoon legacy?
Family
Secrets and all
family
sorts of things.
secrets.
Yeah.
Sentimental value.
Well, I mean, what was it? It was Sly 3 that had the time travel plot, right?
4.
No, Sly 4. And what, they took pages out of it to learn from it? I
Yeah.
guess? Is that what it was? God, I forgot. That plot is so forgettable except for that stupid twist.
All right.
Fucking,
That I honestly don't remember from it.
And we got a bunch of whip cracks. You can either maneuver around them or just do the gold feathers.
you could have rolled into that one personally.
Considering that you
This
just
is
got
cathartic.
double golden.
No, I have to actually insert that code at the floor at the sand castle.
No, but I mean, it was like, oh, it's like you actually, okay, you
Yeah.
just get the name of it. that
Right.
You can put it. So you don't get it yet.
Yeah, you got to put it in at the Treasure
Okay.
Trove
So
Cove
you
sand
earned
castle
the
floor,
privilege of learning what the code
which
is.
I'm going to do.
Okay.
There's the note door toward the game show. We're not going to go through there yet. We still got Click Clock Wood to finish.
So we gotta do Click Clock Wood first.
Yeah. Yeah, this is like a raw thing, too. After our spooky mansion and whatnot, we got actual forest. Now, the thing about Click Clock Wood is we saw the area or the portrait back at the beginning of the game. We just didn't have this open.
Oh. The actual platform to put it on.
It's weird, though. This is the only puzzle in the game that has you do that.
Yeah, kind of throw you for a loop.
It does. Now we got to go all the way back there.
Just
So
there
we're gonna cut
teasing
there.
you.
Yeah. Making you wonder, like, whoa, what's going on?
Now, we passed this thing multiple times in the beginning earlier. In fact, I think we took a swing in this lobby way back when.
So can you backwards long jump into a parallel universe?
No.
Does it require more than half an A press?
I'm not too sure on that one.
That's when we have a task bot.
What?
Spot plays Banjo-Kazooie.
Please, I want to see that.
I want to see it to fail. Because I love when that thing fucking desyncs.
Now we're going to make our way all the way back there again.
Oh, man.
See you then.
So it's actually pretty interesting that some people have mentioned that, like, for the last few Let's Plays, we've actually been kind of sharing a similar schedule with Miss Anella.
Yeah.
That was just unfortunate time
Yeah,
on
it's
our part.
unfortunate.
Because now it's
No,
like,
no.
they're just going to do whatever me.
Twist ending coming here, guys. We listen into her conference calls.
Right?
Find out what she's doing and do it before her.
Sometimes a little after.
Yeah, sometimes a little after.
Thanks for stalking her, Sabrina.
No, it's a group effort.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, why is it
It's a
me?
group effort, yeah.
Because I'm too obvious.
She's about to enter the group call. Starts turning knobs for the right frequency.
And we're back to my favorite. And we're back. Welcome
Okay.
back. Welcome to my favorite world in the game, Click Clock Wood.
Now, this
It's
is
a big
one-
one.
Yeah, I was like, this is one of the longer worlds in the game.
It's the biggest. Because Click Clock Wood shares a time mechanic and a season mechanic. There. Spring, summer, fall, winter.
Okay.
There are 16 notes in each of the worlds except for fall. Spring, summer, winter have 16 notes apiece. Fall has 48.
Oh.
Because everybody loves fall.
I'm guessing. Now, the gimmick to each of these is that this is what it's actually kind of like. How do I put this to you? Click Clock Wood is a good world in my opinion, but it also kind of sets the stage for the Harbinger that is DK64 in terms of collectible shit.
A sneak preview.
Yeah. Oh, and by the by, whatever you do in one world will traverse to the other ones. So if you're going to do anything in winter, you better make sure you did this shit right in fall and summer. We'll kick off with the Ragtime Girl.
So what do you? Is there a recommended order, or do you have to start?
You have to do it in order.
Okay.
By the by, you die in one of in any place at Click Clock Wood, you got to go through each of the 4 stages for the 48 notes again.
Oh God.
Like I said, glad we're doing this version.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my
though.
God.
The Jinjos are also spread across the seasons,
Oh,
but the Jinjos are easily. But it's pretty much no shit work on what Jinjos are in which world. They're all color themed.
Oh.
So the pink and the green one is in here. Blue's in winter. Orange is fall, and yellow's in summer.
I mean that makes sense.
Totally. I'm grateful for the color coding. Oops.
Unless you're colorblind, then you're kind of screwed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh man, now I feel like an insensitive shit.
Well, it looks like Naughty can't get into his house.
That's a snare bear.
Oh.
Unless you got a Wonder Wing, don't bother with the treasures.
Well, you can.
You can, but I'm gonna
Yeah,
have
it
to at
takes
some point.
damage. Like I guess you get damage boost.
You do get damaged.
No, that's what I mean.
Like,
but when you
there-
get hurt, you have invincibility frames, I imagine.
I think so. All right, here this will be a payoff in fall.
Gonna shit in the woods for a second,
Yep,
and then by fall, it'll be a glorious tree.
you're half right.
Oh,
All right.
God.
Like
All right. Time to plant some manure.
a friend of mine was over and like he was playing Banjo-Kazooie and he was in this part and we were looking for a seed because we forgot what happens in this part and we were like, wait, we have to shit in the hole.
That was blunt.
Banjo-Kazooie out of context.
Banjo-Kazooie in
And
context.
done context.
Always jump in for a rat-a-tat rap against those little shits. You'll be able to get the meat on them every time. Why didn't I do that earlier? Shut up.
Banjo-Kazooie shit in the dirt, not clickbait.
You won't believe what they do. You won't believe what they do here.
Number 3 will
You
shock
gotta
you.
have a red circle around on the feces in the thumbnail, just in case they don't know what to look at.
And arrows.
I fucking hate those the most.
Fuck.
And arrows too.
Those are
Pointing
my
to the red
least
circle.
favorite kind of thumbnails. It's like because they're all cut from the same fucking thread. It's like a red circle. It's like, guys, I can read.
I have eyes.
I can.
Yeah, I have
I see
eyes.
the shit.
Yeah. Bear shit in woods. Sky
Ward
is
11.
blue. Water is wet.
Mike Pence fucked a horse.
It's so obvious. Jesus Christ, guys.
One thing about the XBLA version compared to the N64 version, which I can appreciate about Click Clock Wood, is that the camera's a much better team player. Because one of the big gimmicks of Click Clock Wood is you're essentially revisiting each area 4 times. And you're climbing a tree 4 times. And as been said
so
earlier.
it's the same level with different seasons, basically.
Exactly.
Okay.
Huh.
We gotta climb the tree first, though, before we can go see Mumbo. Now, Mumbo's got the best transformation. Unfortunately, he's only really available in spring. But the transformation is a bee. You fly.
Oh, okay. Well, it's just straight up flight.
Yep.
Next transformation in the winter, he just turns you into an ice cube.
No, he's actually out of town on vacation.
I thought he was freezing.
No, he left. There's only a beehive in there in winter. Fuck you. Oh!
Fucking hell, dude.
Oh, by the way, remember, the fall damage scales. So the higher up you are,
the
you're
more
going to
damage
hurt.
you take.
Oh, yeah, unless you hit the old water.
I hated this world in the N64 version. I was so scared.
That was more tense than
I'd
anything else. I can
I'd imagine so because, again, of how the fucking notes are handled in the original game. You don't want to fall from this high because you'll die, and then you gotta do it all over again.
Right.
You know? That fucking blows. I'm actually glad I'm never gonna play the N64 version of this game.
This is the beehive. You got to come back here when you're the bee proper. So in the meanwhile, we'll be back here later. Now we got to make some really tricky jumps. Slightly tricky, I should say, but
As per lots of platformers.
I would hope so.
What's a platform without platforms?
Walking simulator.
And
And,
Well, that would that's to the point.
ER. I didn't watch that show a whole lot.
I wasn't really into House.
Oh, fuck you.
House I caught like It's one of those shows where
I liked it, but I understand though why it had to end because at some point they were forcing the misery upon the character.
House is a douchebag.
Yeah, like after a while they were having to find ways to keep him miserable.
Well, what I was getting at was more. House is one of those shows that, if you've asked me if I've seen this episode, I'll say maybe because I caught a lot of bits and pieces of House throughout. Like I don't think I've watched a whole episode. Like I've seen bits and pieces of pretty much every episode of
Like
that.
House is pretty
this
much
here is numbnuts. Numbnut.
like House is pretty much what happens when the father of Stuart Little became a doctor.
Bonus points. It was Hugh Laurie.
Yep. Which I didn't know he was British.
You know, the problem is Hugh Laurie though. Hugh Laurie and Stuart Little was not a dick.
Right.
You know, it was just a bumbling father
Dick.
figure. Yeah. Does Ellie have that clip?
What?
Never mind. I'll tell you later. I'll tell you when you're older. But
Wait, isn't that the Family
Game show.
Feud clip?
yeah.
Slang name for policeman.
Now there's one Jiggy you can get across any of the seasons, but I like to kind of knock it out here. This here isn't it. This here is like the this here's the spanning season.
I was saying, that's a big ass Jiggy.
I just got Billy Hatcher vibes looking at this thing.
Yo, you got Gent Egg?
Now I'm sad.
This is eerie. Right now, he's just gonna sleep. Summer, you feed him 5 caterpillars. Fall, you feed him 10 caterpillars. The game gives you a bit more than average, so you can make sure you're not missing anything. And come winter, you'll get his Jiggy.
I read that as airy.
I heard air. Yeah, I saw that as airy.
E-I-R-I-E.
E-Y-R.
Right.
Now, if you my name's Erie. Now, if you excuse me, I gotta go to the avenue.
Woo! Sorry. I hate this fucking part.
Oof.
Oof, indeed.
Heavy oof.
And there's my Jinjo.
And that Jinjo's dead.
Help me! Jesus Christ!
That Jinjo's fucking dead.
Uh-oh. Snare Bear Shack. I mean, the Whip Crack Shack.
Well, you say you can shoot eggs at these things, right?
The Crack
Yeah,
Shack.
I can just walk around them. You can get. This is one of the few I think you can get at any time, because the door's always going to be here.
It's the Crack Shack. It's the Crack Shack.
God,
Well,
that's
Banjo thought it was funny.
We're just about done in terms of spring. We need to be now at this point. And I need to find where the fuck that pink Jinjo was. Where was it again? No, we'll find it.
It's in the hive. Willing to bet.
You're right, it is.
Oh, fuck.
No, you're absolutely right, it was. It's on top of the thing where they're yelling, or saying, hi. And the bees
I
are,
could kiss you.
Please don't.
yeah, it's going to be Sabrina's thing.
Never without consent.
He's gonna catch the cooties.
The cooties.
Do you think Cooties in Mortal Kombat spelled with a K?
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Wait, they revealed a new character today.
Oh, did they?
They revealed 2 characters in a week, actually.
The 4 elemental one, which gave me mad Avatar vibes, by the
Oh,
way.
Cetrion?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cetrion looks technical to play with.
Oh, totally.
I
And
want
then,
to try her out, but I suck with technical characters sometimes. But
I'm two-faced as shit about technicality when it comes to my gaming. Like in Yu-Gi-Oh, I have the ability to play technical, but I like playing power.
Yeah.
It's like in Dissidia in a way. I love playing. I can play a technical game, but I just like to play as Jack as the assassin. And I just
There's just something
Matt.
appealing.
yeah.
there's an old Spanish saying. ¿Por qué no los dos?
Something 1 2.
Why not both?
You could do both, but when I play online in Dissidia, my thing with Jack is like I'll get like as soon as I get over 2,000 bravery, I'm smashing HP. I don't give a shit.
There's an appeal to just having raw power. You know, when I
Dun 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 dun.
when I yeah, I know it was fucking tool time. But when I played Dark Souls for the first time, I went straight strength and dexterity because it's not so much using magic to pick off my enemies from afar apart. I just want to hit them really hard.
My thing is like when I do Yu-Gi-Oh, sometimes though, I also like run dinosaur decks because they get really creative with the power strategies.
And also, fuck you, it's dinosaurs.
Exactly.
It's like, you don't really need an explanation.
As soon as you bring out the deck, welcome
Welcome
to
to the Stone
Jurassic
Age.
Park.
Welcome to the Stone Age.
Did you bathe? Because if you didn't, I'm not gonna duel you, Judge.
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 Judge, she
stinks.
smells like a foot.
Judge, he literally smells like he ate shit and then died.
Wait, no, it's a condition.
The bee can get into the snare bear traps, so you can get whatever you need to get with that. Plus, this is like as high as you can fly. So the unadulterated freedom of flight is amazing.
Yeah, it really is.
And this is the only transformation that comes back in Banjo-Tooie.
Yeah, and it gives you the ability to shoot.
So you can only fly with this in this.
Yeah,
game.
but that's more than enough, really. I don't need any more Rumble tokens. We got the last.
How does flight handle with this?
Pretty damn good, actually.
See, you bring
You
up
hold I'm talking Xbox control, by the way, here, folks. You hold the X button to speed up, and then you get the A to fly. Press A again to it's like the flight controls, except you have a speed option, which I wish the regular one
so
did.
so it's kind of like on the N64 controller would be B to speed up, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like when you bring up flight controls, I'm like thinking like Ace Combat 7, the one that recently came out,
Right.
and it's like I want to play that mainly because I want to try it with the joysticks that Hori made for it, and then like it also has VR capabilities. So just like imagine that, like you're playing a flight sim game with joysticks with the VR headset.
So your view is pretty much the cockpit.
Yeah,
Basically, like Ace Combat, I guess.
yeah. Like Ace Combat 7 has that.
Imagine a Superman simulator in VR.
Yeah, you'd be sick.
Yeah, probably. Or a Dragon Ball simulator in VR.
Oh God, you just
Power
have
Stone
a, you have a
something like that.
seizure.
Yeah.
We're done here for now. The thing about the Bee is you can't bring it across seasons.
Oh,
So as soon as I try to go into Summer World, this thing is gone.
once you walk into winter, dead.
Yeah. Now we're going to go ahead into Summer World. The theme also changes too. Slightly. It's the same theme, just across different variations. Along with different musical styles. The first one was straight up ragtime. I don't know what this one is going to be. We would consider this as. Well, it looks like we're going to have to see what's going on in the sunny summer next time. We'll see you next time for Banjo-Kazooie.
At least doing that thing with his hands.
Stop it.
It's like, stop that. We're going to end the part here so I can get him to stop.